What's going on, peoples? What's going on? Hey, listen. Today, 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 I have done this cigar, a couple of times. Um, but I will say, this is always a treat to me, to my palate, to what I like. This is this is very nice. I'm doing a sin compromiso. There's not too many places that have it. Um, I got mine from Chateau Cigars, located in right outside of Duluth, Johns Creek area. You know what I'm saying? Um, but he carries them. There are a few cigars out here that are what we call creme de la creme, and they have that X factor. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't understand what that means that your palate has not been developed to the point where you can identify and understand the differences between these cigars. Because once again, these are aged cigars, aged tobacco, 5 years, 10 years, 12 years, 8 years. I mean, this is aged product. And if you can't identify the difference between an aged product or just tobacco, flavored, whatever the situation may be, then, I might need to start a school, you know, do some classes, that type of deal, and just come with it. But because we got to develop, our taste. We got to develop our taste, and unfortunately, if you're gonna spend your money and enjoy, why not enjoy it? Why not understand what it is that you are involved in? This is a whole culture. This is something that's, So, also, if you ever notice, this was a torpedo style, box press torpedo. You know what I'm saying? So what I did is I cut it in a slant. And I've talked about that. You can check out some of the shows that I've done. What it does is, as the airflow is going through the cigar, imagine two parallel lines going straight. And if it starts to temper or go into a formulation, that's going to narrow the passageway that can come out. So, what do is if you cut it in a slant, it allows for that airflow to come out, and right where it starts to pinch, one might be coming in, but the other one kind of opens up, so it kind of keeps a parallel smoke flow. I hope you guys can understand exactly what I meant by that. So those are some of the little tricks and trades of the industry that you need to understand as far as learning about this culture. This culture is a networking situation, because you're dealing with every aspect of life. You're dealing with people who are business owners. You're dealing with people that are lawyers. You're dealing with people that are executives. You're dealing with people that are electricians, barbers, politicians, athletes. It's just a plethora of networking available. So you have to be able to present yourself and make sure that you're in the lane that you want to be in. You got some shops where it's blue collar workers, hard working guys, um, And that's the beauty of it. But guess what? You know, if I needed to get a plumber, I holler at my man Lennox. You know, great plumber. Um, if I need to holler at someone in regards to finding me a vehicle, a car, I holler at my man Mike about that. You know, um, if I'm looking for mentorship and a conversation with a really good person, really good friend of mine, who is never going to sit back and give me any bad advice, any of that, I holler at my man Carl. And those are people that I know that are doing their thing. When I want to sit back and I want to talk about life, how life is going, how to keep myself mentally up on the duties that come along, I holler at my man Petty. You know, if I want to look at something in regards to talk about some smells, something to smell good, I holler at my man Art. If I sit back and I want to sit, you know, talk military, because my son is in the military, you know, if I want to get an understanding of what he's going through mentally, you know, getting through his first year, you know, that type of deal, I holler at my man Kenny. You know, you know, and see, he's a good guy too. You know what I'm saying? He got Cigar Emporium on 78, right outside of, I guess, want to say Stone Mountain, Gwinnett, the Cab border. Great guy, man. But these are the people that you come across. These are the people that you sit back and enjoy a cigar with. And just that, like I'm sitting back enjoying this conversation with everybody that's watching this and paying attention. I consider you family. I consider you, you know, and anybody that knows me knows that they can always come up and they can always come up and have a conversation with me, and it's gonna be real and it's gonna be genuine. You know what I'm saying? If it's about making some money, let's talk it out. Let's see what we can do on it. You know, see if we can help each other. You know, put a person in the right direction. But listen, we gotta let's get better with this culture. And I gotta say this again: sin compromiso, sin compromiso, sin compromiso. It's a hell of a cigar. It's a hell of a cigar. It's definitely one of my top 3 to 5. Definitely. I mean, and I'm talking some of my Cuban likes. So this is a really great cigar. It's full of body. It's a little bit. It's a smooth, stout cigar, but if you're used to smoking anything light or natural, medium, you're gonna feel the difference. But if you are a stout smoker, you know, you may do some Jaime Garcias or some, you know, something like that got that richness, LFDs, things like that. You might not understand. You like, okay, hey, it might feel a little light to me, but it's actually not light. It's just a stout, but what it is very refined. It's very smooth. So the boldness is coming, and you feel the presence of it, but it's just like yeah, I'm good, I'm relaxed. Whatever's getting ready to come at me, I'm ready. My back is up against the wall. I done had a great meal. I done had a great drink, and now I've ended it off with a great cigar. Hey, whatever come at me now, Listen, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen. I've been wanting to do this since Thursday night because my Falcons are one in division. They're 2-0 in that group. And with the exception of the Pittsburgh game, because I just think that it was out of sync on the Pittsburgh game. They didn't play any of our starters preseason. They didn't get a lot of reps, a lot of time. So I understand it. It took a little time for them to kind of come into formula for this. But keep it up. Keep it up. And I'll continue to keep honoring. You know what I'm saying? Dogs took a lot hard one last week. And I had to, I lost a cigar bet on that. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't like losing cigar bets. I don't at all. I don't like losing those cigar bets. So, but I had to give it off. They came back. I think some blown coverage at the end. It kind of was, and then we still had an opportunity to come back from that. The pick in the end zone. It was just like, okay, all right, bro, you can't rush it. You can't rush it. Let it come to you. Let it come to you naturally. Let you get yourself in a flow, because the more relaxed you are, the better you're gonna play. The better you're gonna play. I don't. All that hyping and all that. Listen, bro, you got to feel comfortable in going out there and getting ready to perform in front of 60, 70, 80,000 people. In basketball, 30, 40,000 people. Millions of viewers online, on TV. You got to have a level of relaxation. You got to zone out. You got to sit here and make that crowd so small to the point where you can't even hear them. Listen, we don't value the things that are important in your life. We put value on a lot of stuff that is not it's insufficient. We put a lot of value on titles, possessions, beauty, body. I think we can turn words and flip them around. And what I mean by that, let's, instead of saying beauty, let's say health. Do you give your health as much time as you give your presentation? And if the answer is no, reverse that. When you put words out there, greed, instead of using the word greed, look at it as morally starting something that your family legacy can build on. Morality. That's an equal balance for greed, morality. Because at the end of the day, I can't take it with me. The knowledge that I have, I can't take with me. If I say I love someone, I'm going to give them every ounce of information that I have and I'm going to pour it into them. I'm going to pour it into any cup that is willing to take it. I'm going to pour what I have, the information that I have, I'm going to pour into the vessels that want to take on that water. They want to take on that weight. A lot of people don't want to take the weight on. They want to skip through life and try to play it on easy mode and realize, yeah, just because you might win, nobody values that win because you played it on easy mode. Winning on easy mode is like playing a kindergarten game. You're supposed to win that game. When you're dealing with a situation where all you're dealing with is your beauty, I think that's the reason why you're not satisfied, because it was easy. It wasn't built. You weren't born a duck. You were born a swan. What's the old saying? Girls are made of pretty things. Butterfly wings and unicorn horns and rainbows. And boys were made from toenails and bullfrogs and things that are outside. So look at that presentation of how that's been promoted as a child. So are we teaching that now? No, we're trying to teach equality, because equality now is that it doesn't matter whether or not you are attractive. What I want is what I want, and I don't care about anyone else but me. That's a lonely life. That's a very lonely life. You know, we can all sit back and try to play Scrooge. You know, if you look at the premise of Scrooge, he had all the money, he had all the notoriety, but he had no one there but people that he paid to be there. And they don't want to be there. They want to be at home with their families. What type of culture are we promoting where the point whereas we're not promoting that? We're not promoting love. We're not promoting remorse, understanding, morality. We're not teaching morality to our children. And we wonder why when we turn on the news, this is all that's going on. Hey, listen. Raising children is not a 0 to 18 year thing. You know, that's not how it is. And anybody that tells you that your children are going to grow up to have everything under control and they're just going to get it, no, that's not. Because you don't have it all together. So how you expect someone that's 20, 30 years younger than you to have it together? But what you can be is a sounding board. What you can be is a opportunity to take the information that you have and make sure that they don't go through the same thing. That's how you change your legacy. That's how you change the outlook of what it is that you want to have and where do you want to have your family and your future. That's what that is. That's real talk. You know, so I'm gonna top all of that. I've been very precise today. You know, very precise today. It's about, you know, networking, going out here trying to do what you got to do to put yourself in a position. Continue to, for those that are out there doing that, continue to keep doing that. Continue to keep striving to do that. Continue to keep striving to, I don't care how many people sit here and tell you that you can't do it. Hey, believe in yourself. Even when nobody else does. So, sin compromiso. Holla at your boy. This is, come on now. This is crazy. To anybody that has not smoked this, try it. Try it. To anyone that has smoked this, comment about it and tell me what your experience was. It's just smooth. Smooth like butter. It's very relaxing. The notes on it are very bold, but it's just like if you are able to decipher between the ages in liquor and spirits. If you can decipher the differences between an 18-year to a 12-year to a 10-year to a 5-year to a 1 year, if you can understand and identify that difference, this would be a very enjoyable cigar for you. If you are a person that can sit here and decipher notes in food, seasonings in food, and you know how to put it together and make a presentation, you'll be able to understand this cigar. You will. You will. Smoke well, my friends. Enjoy. Let's go, dogs. A-Town down, baby. Holla at your boy.